Hey guys, I'm Jonah.
And I'm Jordan.
And today we're going to be interviewing McCain, MacD, Lavelle. He's a Peach main from SoCal, currently ranked 26th on the MIOM 2016 Power Rankings, and he loves to down smash.
Let's get into it.
So I guess first things first, how's it going?
Alright, I mean, I've just been sick, so that's not fun. But otherwise, yay!
That's fair. I mean, you're sick, probably have a lot of time to, practice Melee. Or what
No.
have you. No? Genesis 4 was the last big tournament. How was your tournament experience? How did you feel the tournament ran? And how do you think you did, personally?
Tournament experience, I mean, NorCal events are always fun. I'm originally from NorCal, so I have a lot of friends in NorCal. Genesis was like, it was the first tournament where everything it just felt like there were too many people there, and I had too many friends, and it was just hard to do anything that wasn't hang out with whoever I was staying with or playing the tournament. So that was like a crazy little change that I've noticed, that tournaments are getting harder and harder to be social at. It's all work now. So that kind of is sad, but it's also just how it goes. As far as how I did, I felt like Genesis matched my expectations for how I felt it would be going into it, but I didn't expect to go back to my former glory of last year when I was a nice, amazing top 15 player.
Mm-hmm.
I miss those days. But for how it went, how I took it, it was okay. And it's just another thing about learning how to move forward and what changes need to be made to kind of get back to being really good again.
What are your goals for the upcoming year of 2017?
Funny you should ask. I've actually literally decided that I need to work on what my goals should be for the upcoming year.
Okay.
So I actually,
brainstorming
the whole plan was figure that out these last couple days, but because I've been sick, I've been my brain just doesn't want to think.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been able to do that yet. But the only one I have kind of set in stone right now is I actually really want to work on my Falco and make it kind of a thing. I don't know if it'll be a true secondary or just something that I want to have fun with. But right now I feel like I need that little change of pace to kind of keep me engaged in Melee. So that's kind of one of my main side goals right now.
Well, that will be a very interesting change of pace in tournament play.
So recently the last 3 tournaments, you've been teaming with DruggedFox. You guys have been doing pretty well, 7th at Genesis. Is that what you think, that'll be a static team between you two playing together, or are you still going to try and,
right now the plan is try to become a consistent team. Before Genesis, the tournaments we were at were kind of rough. Kind of felt like it was my bad at a lot of those. I wasn't playing up to a good level. And it was hard to tell how much of it was, are we just a bad team? Do we not just mesh? Or is it just I'm playing bad? But Genesis, I think it was really obvious that there was a lot of good coming out of it. Mm-hmm. And I still think you could easily point out many of points where I was just extra bad. But overall, we definitely feel like things have been going well. Yeah. So here's hoping to the future, but still, gotta play a few more tournaments and see how it goes.
Okay, so when you first came into the Melee scene, I think it was an interview with Lucky where he was talking about how much he just hated you. It was this piece just down smashes, it's dumb. But I mean, 2015, 2016, you've proven yourself top 25 player. And people always kind of make that maybe, MacD just down smashes, but I mean, it works. So how do you think Peach is performing in the metagame, given differences in your play to other Peach
Well,
players?
To be fair, Lucky was right. When I started, I was just a down smashing Peach spammer. Mm-hmm. But I kind of embraced the meme, and it kind of, I think it's funny, and I think I have better down smashes than Armada sometimes, you might even throwing it out there. You just look at Armada, and it's pretty obvious that she obviously can compete with basically everything. Mm-hmm. Sure, maybe Jigglypuff is a hard matchup, but Armada doesn't have he doesn't have a high caliber Jigglypuff to practice the matchup against. Mm-hmm. And even if he did, it's just one of those, it's a really hard, annoying matchup. Mm-hmm. Comparative to just picking Fox makes it a lot easier for him to play how he wants. But other than that, I mean, it looks like Peach can at least compete with and beat every character. Her strengths are the fact that, sometimes she can just combo them to death, or she's hard to kill herself. So for now, seems like she can compete just fine.
From my limited experience as a Peach main as well now, but only for about a year, that matchup is completely unwinnable versus Jigglypuff if they're even remotely competent or at your level. It's just, how do you even get in? How do you make an opening?
Pray? I don't know.
Pray, you pick up Fox.
It's one of those awkward things too, because right now with where I am with my skill level, there's one Jigglypuff player who's obviously better than me. He's just obviously a better player. So Hungrybox, right? Just obviously a better player. And then the next couple best puffs are just obviously worse players than me. So I don't get to practice the matchup. I don't get to test it. So it's hard to say like how the matchup could develop if people actually got to play and practice it.
Very interesting. Okay, so you've recently been picked up by a sponsor, Splyce Gaming. How has that kind of affected your Melee career? Are you able to practice more? Obviously, you're able to travel more. Just tell us about your overall experience with the new sponsor.
Well, if by recently you mean like over a year ago.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Right? They've been really good. They've been great to me. Just the income boost and the travel boost was just nice because I could actually travel and I could just play. And I think actually last year, 2016, I think I actually took advantage of that a little too much and traveled too much. But it's been really nice. I actually moved into they have a team house now down here in SoCal for their CSGO team. And I moved in there in September of last year. And so going from a house of like 20-ish people to a house of like 5 with my own bedroom it's a lot easier on me, and I have a lot more just space and mental capacity to do things here.
Yeah.
So those between that stuff, it's just like it's been a great help. I get to be in a place where not many other players are at this point in time, at least when it comes to Smash. And I'd say, my last year was really tough for a lot of different reasons. And Splyce definitely was a nice solid rock I could always rely on. That was just there for me.
When you say that you traveled a bit too much, does that do you mean that in the sense that you feel like you're taking advantage of Splyce, or was that like you kind of wore yourself thin traveling to too much?
No, I just went to too many tournaments. I definitely, I wanted to go to a lot, and I was enjoying going to a lot, but the combination of everything that happened last year and all the traveling, just definitely, I got way too worn down. And like with when I went to the last couple tournaments I went to last month, DreamHack, UGC, and Eden, I definitely, after DreamHack, I actually didn't even want to play at UGC or Eden, but I made a month-long trip, so my tickets were already booked. I was stuck in Chicago. I was like, well, I might as well go to these tournaments and try anyway. But in an ideal world, I would have just gone home and not competed in those tournaments. But I made the best of them, and I don't think I did terribly at either one of them. But it just, I wasn't happy. And I actually skipped my trip to Don't Park on the Grass. I stayed home. I just didn't go.
That's fair.
What about for this upcoming year? What tournaments are you most looking forward to for 2017? You got Evo, potentially a Genesis 5, potentially Smash Summit 4 and 5. What are you thinking?
I haven't really. There's nothing in the near future that I'm planning on going to. Maybe CEO Dreamland is the next big tournament I go to, and that's not till April, I think. So it's I've got a couple months of time to just chill, which I'm really excited for. But past that, I think the ones that I'm looking at the most are just kind of the same basic ones, the same ones that everyone knows are the majors. So SmashCon, Shine, Big House are the 3 that stick out of my mind. But since a lot of things haven't been fully announced, or you don't know what's really going on, it's hard to say. I would love to go to a summit as a competitor. I highly doubt I'm not really gunning for it this first summit, but maybe the second summit this year, whether that be November-ish time, maybe by then I'll be more ready for it. Sounds great.
If I can ask you just one quick last question. You said you've been practicing your Falco and you kind of want to turn him into a real secondary. Do you think you'll bring him out in any of the tournaments in this season?
One thing I don't know is how tournament ready I'll get him. It kind of depends on where I draw the line of practicing him versus other characters. I don't know. It's just I'll have to just practice him, get better, and see kind of how I vibe. Because I might just enjoy having him as like a second character to play and goof around with other people.
Mm-hmm.
But I also might be like, whoa, I'm actually getting pretty good with Falco, and he beats up Falcon, and I hate Falcon, so I'll just use him there.
Could be an opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking too much on it. I'll just, I want to learn him, and we'll see where that takes me.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you very much for the interview. I hope you get over your sickness soon, and see you at the next tournament. Good luck in 2017.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to check out the description box below so you can see how you can keep up with MacD. Drop us a like and comment if you'd like to see any other pro players in interviews in the future. And as always, subscribe to Akshon Esports.